Hey guys! In this video I wanted to talk to you about spells and whether I do spells in my personal practice of Wicca. So the short answer is yes. Yes, I do. And I would say that I do them fairly often. Not like on any kind of a schedule or anything, but just kind of like as and when needed. But sometimes I've done them just for fun or like for experimentation purposes. So I decided I wanted to lay down for this video. So I'm just gonna aim the camera up at what I'm looking at so you can share the view with me. Now, obviously the amount of intention and focus and sometimes preparation that you put into one and the timing can have a strong impact on the outcome. But I believe that they always do technically work in the sense that you get out of it what you put into it. But obviously there's a whole flow to the universe and you're not the only one putting your intentions out there. So if you really want something to stick, if you really want something to change, you've got to put a lot of intention behind it. So some of the spells I did earlier on in my path with Wicca didn't really pan out the way that I thought they would, obviously. But they did, even those early ones had some effect. Sometimes you just really have to look at it with like a microscope to actually be able to see in the beginning. But as you kind of go and you get better at learning your craft and also your style for spells, like I've noticed that I have kind of like a spell style. And certain types of things that I like to use when I'm doing my spells that maybe other people wouldn't, or maybe they would. So, just kind of figuring out your own personal style. And I do like to plan my spells in advance, although I have done some off the cuff before. And I've done a few spells in the past for other people, but generally when I do them for myself. Anytime anybody's ever wanted me to do one for them, I've pretty much said yes. Hey, I just found an inchworm on my arm. I felt itchy, and then all of a sudden I looked down, and there's this little man on me. Check him out. He really gets around, this little guy. Wow. In terms of like the darker side of things, I have never hexed or cursed anyone before. I don't really want to put judgments out there about other people. So the way that I handle like negativity and negative forces in my life is I just work on building up myself, doing my meditations and personal inner strength work and shadow work and things like that in order to build myself up to the point where I don't really seem like a victim to other people or like a good target. And then that way, you don't really have to do a lot of hexing or cursing because those people just don't really see you as someone that they're going to toy with or mess with. And I think that's honestly the best way to go. It's just so much simpler. It's kind of like you're not really on the defensive and you're also not on the offensive. You're just actually focusing on yourself, which is really the best way to live your life, right? Just focus on you, do you, because that's what you do best, and kind of like screw everybody else if they don't like it, Can't please. So yeah, those are my thoughts on spell work, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day.